Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video on RevAtlas. I'm Sandeep and you're watching the first impressions video of the Realme C11. Now we are preparing the review videos of the C11, but we need some more time for that. But in the meanwhile, we thought we'll bring you this first impressions video. And before we get this started, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button and also turn on notifications to avoid missing any videos from us in the future. Now let's begin the video. Now the first thing that'll definitely strike you about the Realme C11 is the different design, and different is good in this case because it brings about a freshness that was otherwise lacking in the Realme design lineup. Now I've always appreciated the C series for their different design, both in terms of the materials used as well as the way they heroed the materials, particularly in the case of the C3, which had a plastic back, but due to the grooved finish that it had, it definitely gave much better grip and improved ergonomics and looked better and was easier to keep clean. The same has been carried forward to the C11 as well, with the textured back finish, and it's a plastic back but definitely looks and feels great thanks to the way that they've treated the back panel. Now there's a single vertical strip that's running alongside and also intersects the camera setup, which now has a different sort of shape, and instead of the vertical layout that we're used to seeing on Realme smartphones, you now have a square camera setup that features two camera sensors. Now this is very similar to the leaks that we saw for the Pixel 4a in terms of design, but couple that camera setup along with the vertical strip that also has the Realme branding, and it looks really fresh and interesting in my personal opinion. Now onto the camera setup itself, which actually looks more like a triple camera setup, but actually they're just two cameras, and you get a primary 13 megapixel camera along with a 2 megapixel depth sensor. So the Realme C11, although its name might imply otherwise, is not really a huge jump in terms of the specifications of features, but rather a refinement of some of the features and specifications that we have come to expect in the C series. Now what's different here is that this is powered by a Helio G35 chipset compared to a G70 that you see on the likes of the Realme C3, but here design takes the front seat. Now we will be doing our full-fledged tests and reviews, and while I can safely say that this will not outperform the G70, it remains to be seen just how well it performs in day-to-day life. So far it has been decent and worth the price perhaps, but again you can't expect much, and there are hints of lag, especially owing to 2GB of RAM, which is a bottleneck when you're multitasking. You also get 32GB of storage on board, that is eMMC 5.1, and is expandable using the dedicated microSD card slot. This comes with a 6.5-inch 720p panel. It's an IPS panel with an aspect ratio of 20:9, and you also get a 5000 mAh battery under the hood that charges over micro USB at a maximum of 10 watts. The camera seemed decent so far, but then again not so great, but again the price point is such that you can't expect too much. It seems like Realme is planning a new direction with the C series right now, at least in the case of the C11, where the design takes the forefront, while in the case of the Narzo series, they're going for performance over other features and design itself. That's all for now, but stay tuned for our review videos to understand the device in depth. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you again in the next one.